Isn't it a beautiful day in Northwest Florida?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're excited to be here and kind of bring you up to speed on a few things that we've got going on. And it's another exciting day for us. And so let me welcome a few folks that we've got here visiting with us today and let you know who they are. And of course, I'll get to this guy in a few minutes. But right here to my right is Steve Gray, who is the CFO for our company, been back with us, or been with us for a couple of years, and or actually a little over a year. And great to have him a part of our team. He's based in our Clemson office. And got a few other special guests here that I want to recognize. Along with Congressman Southerland, we've got Melissa Thompson from his staff. We've got, with the Washington County Chamber of Commerce, our Executive Director and great advocate and friend, Ted Everett. And then with the Board of Directors from the Chamber of Commerce, we've got Amy Wee with Metric Engineering, Nicole Bearfield with the Washington County News, Darren Wall with Gulf Power, Andy Fleener with One South Bank, Waylon Full with Capital City Bank, and also Zena Corbin, who used to serve with us on the Board of Directors, but is a huge community advocate, and I believe they've almost added her on the staff for Congressman Southerland. So we've also got a couple of special guests with the Northwest Florida Manufacturers Council. It's a group that has been working together for, I guess, a little over a year, and I've had the opportunity to participate with that on the Board of Directors, but our chairman, Greg Britton, with Fort Walton Machining is here, and also Ed Phelan with Meritech Machining in Panama City. And those are guys that have values just like we have values. We care about people. We want to provide jobs and opportunities for folks here in Northwest Florida, and it's exciting to be a part of that group as well. Also want to take just a second and mention my mom and dad are here as well. My dad, of course, was Chamber Director when WestPoint was recruited and brought here. And so, again, it's always a special day to have them here, and I appreciate all their support. Just kind of get things kicked off. You know how we always, I always kick off birthday meetings and any of our group meetings and that type of thing by asking, anybody heard a good rumor? Well, and you all know, I was in the store a couple of weeks ago and had a lady walk up and said, well, tell me it's not true. And I said, what? And she says, well, I heard the plant's closing. And I said, no, we're not closing. We're rolling and going, and things are going well. But for those who have not been here, that has been the ongoing rumor since the day after we opened this facility over 30 years ago, is that, well, it's fixing to happen. It's fixing to happen. Well, guess what? We're still here, and it's exciting to be able to come and have a place where we can and be together. And we've overcome a lot of obstacles. We've been blessed with the opportunity to still have a job and to be able to support our families, take pride in our work, and support one another. And so that's what it's become. It's kind of, it's like family. Just to kind of help illustrate that a little bit, how long this process has gone on. A lot of us actually had a lot more hair when we started this out a long time ago. Some of us certainly didn't have the gray that we have. But I'd like, if you have worked here at this facility for 25 years or more, I'd like for you to raise your hand, and I'd like for you to leave it up. Okay? Leave your hands up. If you're in the 20-year club and over, raise your hand. All right, leave them up. How about 15 years? Okay. I believe Vanita can check the numbers, but well over half of our workforce has been with us 15 years or more. So yeah, we've become like family. And that's exciting. It's perseverance, teamwork, tenacity, and some tears too. But also, I will always continue to believe and always believe that there was some divine intervention in it too. I remember a few years ago, after the announcement in 2009 and what we were going through, and then we continued on. We fought, and the doors just stayed open, and we had the opportunity to make that announcement that day. But I can remember Richard Williams with the Chipley Regional Workforce standing there and relaying to me a conversation he'd had with the federal officials that were in charge of the process that they go through, where you give the warrant notice, and then there's all these provisions and programs that are put in place to help people when the job goes away. And Richard had to ask him one day, he said, listen, what are the rules, or how do we do it when the plant's not going to shut down? And they looked back at him and said, we don't know, it's never happened. Well, guess what? It happened here. And we continue to rock and move forward, and we're excited about where we're going with the future. And today, we've got an opportunity to have one of our new friends, somebody that is here to support us, that understands what we're going through and wants to help us have that long-term future. We traveled up to Washington several months ago, and that can be a little intimidating, going to congressional offices and doing all that thing. But what was so neat was walking into Congressman Southerland's office, and we all sat down, and it felt like we'd sat down in his living room. And we sat around and talked, and he listened to our issues. But bottom line, you felt like you again felt like family. And that's truly what we do here in Northwest Florida. And when I tell you a little bit about Congressman Southerland, he's run a family business, and they have a family business in Panama City that has deep roots and a deep history. He's not a career politician. He is a family man with deep roots in Northwest Florida. He values work and understands the need to provide jobs in our community. He is committed to Northwest Florida. He is committed to our country, and that's why he ran for our Congress a few years ago. Not to just become a politician, but to go up there and make a difference for us. And he's doing that. And today, he is here to tell us about how he's helping to continue to fight, to provide and support jobs here in our community. So please help me, our friend, and yes, we consider him one of our family, Congressman Steve Southerland.
Thank you so much. It is great to be here. I remember, and some of you remember, when we came through and toured in this past year. I knew that when we came here that we had found friends. And I want to thank you for your kindness. I want to thank you for your smile. When we walked in this morning, you're happy to see us, and we're happy to see you. It is true that, as Terry mentioned, that our roots are deep here. We love being home. Over the last 2 weeks, we've been home for the Easter break. We have rekindled old friendships. We've seen a lot of people that we've missed. We've enjoyed being with family, and as a man of deep faith, we enjoyed Sunday. Praise God for Sundays. And so I want you to know how much you mean to me, how much Northwest Florida means to me. My family's lived here for 200 years. This is home. You cut me, I bleed north and Northwest Florida. I love this place. I love the people. I love the cafes. I love the stores. I love the values. The values of faith and family and community and hard work. Those are the things that have made this country great. Those are the things that I don't have to read from a speech, because they're in me. They're in my DNA, and they're in your DNA. You know, a few moments ago, I walked in and I see there's a big sign over there, and it says, "We aim for 0 accidents." Well, I'm going to tell you something. If the administration and the federal government does not extend this tariff preferential treatment that we need, it will be an accident. But it's a man-made accident. So much of the pain, so much of the hurt that I see in this country right now is man-made. It doesn't have to be. What we want, and I say we, I'm talking about us. We want to work hard. We want to provide for our families. We want to enjoy the freedoms that Americans are meant by God to enjoy. And so I just want to say that this is an easy lift for us. This isn't hard. You know, when your management team came to our office, we did visit. And we talked and got to know each other. And then the invitation was extended to me to come here and to visit you and to see your product. But I got to tell you that the comforters are awesome, and they're warm and they're cozy. But you know what? Those comforters are a reflection of you. I found you to be warm and cozy as well. I found you to embrace me and to bring me into your world. Now what we've got to do is we've got to make sure that those of you who have been here for so long, that you continue to have security. What America wants right now more than anything, in a very uncertain environment, in a very uncertain world, is the security and the certainty of knowing that with hard work and honest dealings, that you can enjoy the American dream and you can improve your plight and that of your children.